the wolves in sheep's clothing were always going to come in the form of Christianity. This is an example of women that serve idolizing man. They wrap it up that really what it is true women that follow the true Almighty God, that follow Jesus. Whether married, divorced, single, I don't care. Those women, not these women. The everyday women that I see, and there's a ton of them, that follow the shepherd's voice. We follow Jesus. These people follow Paul. And then Christianity has wrapped it up into that. Well, no, Paul was an apostle. He was not an original apostle. He was killing Christians prior. But the men needed Paul because the men didn't want to follow Jesus, because man wanted to stay being God. And Charlie Kirk was a perfect example of proving that. Of proving that it was about man's will, not God's will. But he ran around this country, and these women that don't serve Jesus, they serve Paul. They serve idolizing man. These are what Jesus warned you of. They were the wolves in sheep's clothing. God knew that the religion of Islam, the religion of whatever other religion, that you would recognize that on the face, that wasn't about him. So when he was talking about the wolves in sheep's clothing, he was talking about the wolves that come wrapped in Christianity and are twisting his word and are following a completely different religion called the religion of Paul. But most women, since Jesus came, we know him better than men. We do. I understand this isn't some competition, but because they allowed this Charlie Kirk bullshit, okay, to have all this influence, and all of these young people at Turning Point believe this crap, it is all the road to destruction. Women, quietly, secretly, not something that we stand on a stage and declare until the last 5 years, but we're silenced. We're silenced by men who want to be idolized instead of those men idolizing God. But no matter what women say, and I see women praising this. Praising what? A religion of Paul that it has nothing to do with Jesus? When Jesus showed that he was raising women up, he was putting them in leadership positions. And then everything from the Roman Catholic Empire Church there to every political system since then has found some way to always oppress them because they think they need to keep the nuclear family in place, when it's like, no, you need to learn to surrender to God. He is the head. He is the head. You are not the head of women. And someday, no matter what any administration says, no matter what any politician says, no matter what any faction group on the left or the right says, someday God will show all of you that who truly knew him the best were women that followed his voice and didn't follow the wolves in sheep's clothing.